Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And today, to be honest with you, I am crazy excited. Why? Well, the price went up, I bought some dip, everything is lining up perfectly. And here is Kenny, who actually put up a couple of things to be excited for in the near future for XRP. I want to quickly share those while also giving you guys another huge boatload of crypto news, so stick around and enjoy the news. So here are some of the events that will drive XRP straight to the moon. Don't let the price distract you now. Now let's quickly say here, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not exactly sure where it's going to go when. I will always make that clear that in the end, I don't know exactly where it can go, nor do I have any end of the year price predictions and such, but what I do know is that a lot of these things should, theoretically speaking, be very bullish for XRP. One of the things he notes is the Ripple lawsuit to end. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if Ripple gets proper clarity for XRP and can continue on with their operations, that should be good. I mean, I don't think it takes many brains to actually think about that, nor really to come to the same conclusion. Then the second part is exchanges relisting XRP. Once more people from this point on forward can buy, of course also sell, but I think the majority of people will actually want to buy XRP because they didn't get the chance to do that back at the time. That's the same thing as saying, oh, you know, if this not known coin gets a Coinbase listing, the price goes down. Never happens, right? Exchanges listing it is always a nice thing because it provides more liquidity and it provides a whole new segment of people who might be interested in trading or buying this coin, at least giving it more volume. 3, the Ripple IPO goes live on the stock exchanges. Well, I would say that on its own, a Ripple IPO is not necessarily that good for XRP because what exactly does it do? The good part comes in the fact that Ripple's utility now gets a big boost. If Ripple has more money to build the XRP ecosystem, which again could be from XRP going up or Ripple just getting more money, or building out their own products which utilize XRP, that's always a good thing, right? And through this IPO, that could definitely help out. At least that's my thoughts. Then, this is again where things get a little bit fishy. U.S. Treasury utilized XRP as CBDC. Not exactly sure what he meant with that. XRP as CBDC will obviously not work, but they could, theoretically speaking, issue a CBDC on the XRP ledger. For example, if the federated sidechains that have been proposed actually pull through, there could be a private ledger on an XRP sidechain, which could be interesting. That could be a CBDC then. There could, theoretically speaking, also just be a CBDC on one of Ripple's other private ledgers that they can make, private blockchains, and then utilize XRP as the bridge, which again is all just positive news. There's again more utility. And then 5, world banks utilized XRP as CBDC. We're not going to get into that one because it's really a difficult story. I'm not exactly sure what he meant with that one either, but I guess it's something fun to kind of consider or think about, but not for today's video, all right? Not for today's video. Somebody else says that Jed McCaleb is another factor. Let's also not forget that one. Jed McCaleb has a set amount of XRP left. I'm not exactly sure how much it is, about 1 billion XRP or so, but it is running out quite quickly. So yeah, that's also something to be excited for, in my opinion. All right. One piece of news that a lot of you guys dislike is Ethereum stuff. Let me quickly know in the comment section, would you like me to talk about Ethereum more often, or let's just keep it to XRP? I personally think it's important to, update yourself with all the market news, but the opinions are definitely divided, so let me know in the comment section and I will adjust. The world's second largest crypto is down by more than 20% in the last 7 days, and Ethereum wallet transfers 81.7 thousand Ethereum to Binance. This is usually an exchange inflow, which kind of precedes selling. So whenever you see this type of stuff, people often assume that it's a sale and it's 160 million, so that is not too good. But in the end, it could have been so ridiculously many things that it could have also been staking, for example. It could be so much that I'm like, let's just kind of stay away from this, mostly because this article was made today. But if you start to think about it, this came out about 1.5 hours, no, let's say 5 hours ago. I'm not exactly sure what the time is right now, so I wouldn't be able to tell you how long ago this was. But in the time, I mean, it's not really 20% down anymore. It might be over the 7 days, but it really doesn't feel like down anymore. So even if some Ethereum is being sent around, who really cares, right? You know what I mean? Like, why does that matter if it's before the big sell-off? It's like a day and an hour ago from right now. who cares about that then? If someone sent there, if they wanted to sell it, they would have most likely done it almost instantly. And another important fact they kind of failed to make it really clear at the start here is that it's from Binance to Binance. So it could have also been the other way around where somebody wants to sell it. Could have also been an internal transfer from Binance themselves. It could have been anything. So yeah, I'm not too worried about that. I'm assuming that it's just a Binance internal transfer because some guy wanted a different account, or Binance themselves is just moving it to a different place. But in the end, we cannot know, nor should we actually make our minds too full about this. Then Peter Schiff, the gold bull and the Bitcoin hater, takes advantage of the Bitcoin correction to put the boot in. He's actually now stated that he is the 7th biggest bear in terms of Twitter followers on Bitcoin, which is interesting to me. I don't know exactly why you would want to be known for that. But then again, there's also a niche for haters in almost any ecosystem, right? In this specific case here, he is making his money out of being a gold bull, or in different other senses being against Bitcoin. And he has a good chance of it working out for him, right? We can't say it's a really bad odd. You can never really say that Bitcoin will 100% certain go up. So there is a chance that he's going to be right and we're all going to be wrong. There is. And he's betting on that basically. I would like to take my odds that Bitcoin is going to go amazing and do properly, but I guess he's not of the same opinion. He likes to take his odds the other way around. And even though I think he, for example, has a 3% chance of W97, it's still an odd, right? And some people want to play that game. Since he's one of the few, if he does win, even though it's a lesser chance, it will have a lot more impact and he will have a lot of power in this world if he was right. So yeah, and another fun fact is that he can always keep this up because if you think about it, as high as Bitcoin goes, he can always say that it is actually a scam and that eventually it will crash or it's a bubble. Because, well, when have you been proven wrong? When is it too long to be a bubble, right? You can keep this up for 40 years, so you can always get popularity from people who do not want to believe into it. So there's always a niche for it, but I don't give it any attention because, as you just said, there's always going to be a niche for it. Let's just keep doing what we're doing and let them keep talking about what they're talking about. I don't care about anything that he says. It's not going to make me change my mind, so screw him. Then a little bit of a Ripple vision, Ripple mission, whatever you want to call it. The Internet of Value is a concept proposed by Ripple, which envisions an internet where value is transferred as easily, cheaply, and reliably as data is transferred now. Blockchain tech supports this vision by facilitating access to value transfer infrastructure. And yeah, it's a pretty cool idea. I recommend you guys to look into it a little bit. It's actually a really broad system, by the way. The Internet of Value, we've talked about it in like tens or maybe hundreds of videos by now. It's Ripple's, I almost had to, it's Ripple's vision of, I guess, the newer internet, where moving money is as easy as moving information is what it comes down to. But it is also about votes, for example. It's about everything. It's about moving value in the same way as information moves now. And value can be a lot of different things. Then Doge USD millionaire keeps holding despite losing $170,000 in Doge in one day. Pretty funny. I would say that really these meme stocks are really not my favorite thing to go for, but I would also say that I'm also a guy to really take it up until the bitter end, right? Like, if your money is down, we'll just hold it to the bitter end. But from another perspective, I'm like, well, Doge is not really one of my favorite coins to hold to the bitter end. You guys know what I'm trying to say? Where it's like, yeah, I do believe Doge can do quite nicely. Yeah, I do believe so. It can. But meme stocks, meme cryptos are not the ones to buy when people are really fearful, because those only prosper when people think that things can't really go wrong, or if Elon Musk says something. But many people have chanted that Elon Musk should come back and say something, but he has yet to do so. Then one fun article title was, Bitwise bought 500 million Bitcoin and Ether. They meant $500 million worth. A little bit of a fun, geeky title right there because they messed up. A lot of people were actually mocking them for it. But yeah, it's not really that big a deal. It's just something I might have wanted to mention. Almost $200 billion infused into crypto markets within a day. It doesn't really work that way. But then again, it's just a fun little metric. Of course, the market cap does not really equal infusion of money. It's just about the value going up. But you guys get the picture, right? Just crypto back up a significant amount throughout a day. Pretty cool to see. And then ASIC manufacturer Canaan Inc. launches Bitcoin mining from farm in Kazakhstan. A lot of companies from China have moved over to Kazakhstan. And in the end of things, this whole Bitcoin mining ordeal from China was actually over in a couple of days. They moved on pretty quickly. I guess it's a little ride, but you can set up your farms pretty quickly again if you have the space for it and get going, right? I mean, it's not that big a deal. I've explained that now 10, 20 times in videos already, that the whole mining ordeal is just FUD and people making you afraid for something that you shouldn't necessarily be afraid for. The Bitcoin mining in China, it was people chanting and shouting that it was centralized, fixing itself. If they go to Kazakhstan, you might say the problem is going to re-arise there. Okay, but then what changed then? If that's the only thing, then why get sad? Why get fearful? What happened? Why did people... I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm still bullish as can be. If we go down further, I'll buy more. If we go back up, I'll be happy. Whatever happens, we are enjoying the crypto run. Guys, thank you all for watching this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed the news for right now. See you guys again in another crypto video later today. And take care, everybody.